It is quick and easy to raise your vacancy on Jobtrain. When you log into Jobtrain, you simply click on Add a Job to start the process. This will load the Add a Job screen. From here you can choose to create a brand new job from scratch, or copy an old job you have created before. To copy a job, you simply click in the Please Select box, and choose the job you wish to copy from the drop-down list. Only jobs you have access to will appear in this list. Once selected, you choose Copy Job. This will then load your new vacancy to work through. For this video, we will focus on creating a job from scratch using a job template. In the Copy from a Job Template section, click in the Please Select box, and choose the relevant template. You should only have templates relevant to your department, board, or office in here. If you can't see the right template, please contact OHR to correct this for you. With the correct template selected, click Use Template. You have now officially created a vacancy in Jobtrain. The system has generated this unique reference number for your vacancy. On this screen you need to fill in any starred red fields. The black fields are optional. Let's start working through this screen now. Input the job title for this role. This will automatically fill in the job title for candidates box 2. In this box is how the job title will display on the website. Next, input the number of vacancies you are recruiting to. Then, select the reason for the vacancy from the drop-down list. If you choose the wrong option, you can click the X and reselect the correct option. It's the same for the location, department and division drop-down lists. Feel free to type straight into the box to search the available options. If the option you are looking for is not in the lists, you will need to contact OHR to get it added in. Area is an optional field, so can be left if you like. For grade or band, please input the grade attached to the post you are recruiting. The email box underneath should not be changed, as this can impact on the approval workflows built into the system. Choose the contract type, which fits the position you are trying to recruit to. Contract duration is optional. However, if you are recruiting a limited term appointment, it is helpful to note in here how long the appointment will be for. Insert the weekly hours of the position. If this is a casual, bank, relief or any other 0-hour contract, input a 0. Next, insert the name of the line manager of the position. The shift pattern box is optional. If you do know the pattern, it is helpful to include this here. FTE stands for full-time equivalent. If it is a full-time post, this will be the number 1. Ask your finance team or OHR if you are unsure of the FTE. Next up is the salary scale linked to the pay grade. Don't worry if you don't know this. It is part of OHR's process to check and update this. Leave the recruiter field blank. This will be updated by OHR. At the bottom of the page you will see a start date field. This is often mistaken for the start date of a new recruit. In fact, it is the date the advert starts or goes live. Feel free to add a date in, however, bear in mind this will be a provisional date, as the job will need to be approved before advertising. The advert closing date is when the job will close. This will be filled in by OHR, so can be left. Ignore the closed job after closing date box. This should always be at yes. Warning. It's really important once you have filled in this page to click either Save and Continue or Save and Close to save your work. If you click Exit or close down the screen, all your changes will be lost. We have now completed the job details section. The chevrons at the top of the screen show your advert creation progress. The advert section is where you will provide the recruitment team with a few lines of advert wording and upload your job description. First things first, let's add in some advert wording for your advert. It doesn't have to be perfect, as the recruitment team will review and tidy this up. Try to think about what will really attract your perfect candidate to apply for the role. In the specific benefits section, add in any role-specific benefits we should be telling candidates about. You could include things like free car parking, working from home, or any other allowances you may receive. When you are finished, it's time to upload your job description. Scroll past the social media attention grabber box to the supporting documents section. Your job template may have some template job descriptions already uploaded, which are available for you to download and edit by clicking the eye icon. If you don't need this, you can simply delete them by clicking the bin icon next to them. There is a separate video available that breaks down the steps to upload a supporting document, so I will go through this part of the process fairly quickly. First, click Upload a document. Click Upload again, and, from your own files, choose the document you wish to upload. In the description box, give the file a name. The name cannot already exist in Jobtrain's library, so use the unique job reference in the name to avoid any errors. In the For Candidates box, the title you write in here will display as the file name on the candidate website. Switch on the Document Library toggle and click Save. Your document should appear in your Attached Documents section. Repeat this process to add additional documents. As with the previous page, we must click either Save and Continue, or Save and Close, to save our work. The next section is the approval form, where you tell us about the PIP position, terms and conditions, panel information, and the recruitment timeframe of the position you are filling. The information you put in here will be sent to the people who need to approve your vacancy. The form is designed to be fairly self-explanatory, and does change from time to time, so I won't explain every field. If you are offering a relocation package, remember you will need to get the package authorized and upload the authorization to the vacancy. You will then be asked a series of questions about the role, and whether a police check is required. If so, you will need to tell us the level and type of check. After that, you will need to decide how you wish for your role to be advertised and provide finance codes if you are using paid advertisements. Then input the provisional shortlisting and interview dates as well as the panel members. When you get to the bottom of the form, there are a series of HR-only fields that you can skip past. The final step in this section is to add a job approval workflow to the vacancy. This workflow defines who needs to approve your vacancy within your department, board or office. You can simply type the name of your department or area into the Please Select box to see what options are available to choose from. There should be an approval workflow for every area within government built into Jobtrain. If you don't know which one to choose, get in touch with OHR who can help you. When you have chosen a template, 2 new sections will appear. The first section, Approval Attachment, allows you to upload any documents that you wish to be sent to the approvals to support your request to recruit. This could be a business case, or an authority to recruit form. You upload a document the same way you uploaded the job description earlier in this video. The bottom section, called Mandatory Sign-Off, will show you the order of people your vacancy will be sent through as part of the approval workflow. If you've chosen the wrong approval workflow, you can simply click Reset Approval and choose another option. Be mindful that this will also delete any documents previously uploaded. When ready to, click Save and start approval to begin the approval workflow and finish the last steps. If you aren't ready for the approval process to start, click Save and continue instead. However, please remember you'll need to come back to the approval form screen to start the workflow when ready. You're just a few steps away from completing your job vacancy. Let us now look at the Job Access screen. This is where you can grant access to colleagues in your department, allowing them to view the vacancy and any applications received. Click into the Please Select box and start typing the names of the people you'd like to add. If someone doesn't appear in the list, just reach out to OHR for support. Be careful who you add. Granting access to the wrong person could result in a GDPR breach. If you wish to remove someone you've added, click the bin icon next to the name. Next, go down to the interview details section. Here, enter the name and phone number of the panel chair, that's the person leading the interview panel. If you already know where the interviews will take place, go ahead and include the location too. The panel chair's name and number will be shared with candidates who request feedback if they are not successful. When ready, hit save and continue to move on. In the job notes section, you have the ability to add any notes or instructions for the recruitment team. You do not have to use this area if you don't want to. To add a note, give it a subject, and then provide more information in the description box. Click Save once complete. Please note, once a job note is saved it cannot be edited or deleted. When you are ready to move on, click Continue. The last steps you need to do is click Save and then Exit to leave the job details page. You will be returned to your list of jobs, where you can now see your vacancy and its current job status. There is a separate video available on how you can monitor the job approval process for your job. You have now learnt how to create a vacancy on Jobtrain.